I'm Ryan, a student at the University of North Florida, and the 2012 presidential elections are just under 5 months away, and in a state like Florida, nothing's really sure until all of the ballots have been counted. 5 months gives us enough time, however, to compile all the issues important to Florida voters on which the Florida media have been reporting. So let's get started. One of the main issues important in Florida is, of course, immigration. In Jacksonville, Florida, the morning public broadcast radio show First Coast Connect covered issues related to immigration and elections Tuesday, June 5th. In Florida, Governor Rick Scott is trying to prevent voter fraud, which is causing immigrants and non-voters alike to speak up. The Associated Press reported Friday, June 1st, that an initial search of potential illegal voters found 182,000 registered names. First Coast Connect's callers, both immigrants and legal voters alike, expressed concerns about missing names on registered voter sheets. One caller said a relative stayed at the polling site until poll volunteers found her name on the list of registered voters. And an immigrant caller said although she can't vote, she'll be volunteering at the polling site to make sure that injustice doesn't happen to registered voters. And while Florida tackles voter fraud as it pertains to immigration, the Senate race presses on. A Marist poll administered between May 17th and May 20th found that 46% of all poll takers favored Democrat Bill Nelson over Republican George LaMia. LaMia, however, earned the favors of 42% of the poll takers, and 1,078 registered voters participated in the poll. And on the topic of Congress, Florida will elect 29 members to the House of Representatives on Election Day 2012. Now, jumping back to polling figures, it's important to note that a May 23rd blog post on Jacksonville.com said a Quinnipiac University Polling Institute poll found Mitt Romney ahead of incumbent Barack Obama in its recent poll. Traveling from Florida to the online realm real quickly, President Barack Obama, May 31st, released a negative campaign GIF. A GIF means basically a moving image, often seen on Tumblr. And on the president's Tumblr sits a GIF criticizing Romney's job growth rate. During Romney's stint as governor, Massachusetts fell to 47 out of 50 of the states for job growth rate. So with all of this in mind, my question of yours is, do you believe in negative campaign GIFs, and how will social media affect the 2012 presidential election? Also, do you consider this type of rhetoric inherently negative, or is the president just trying to present facts? Leave me a comment on YouTube, or go ahead and send me an @reply on Twitter. I'll be discussing your responses in my next video. Again, I am Ryan, and you should stick with me for the next couple of months to see what the Florida media is saying about the upcoming presidential election. And to keep up with the latest in politics in the 12 swing states, you should visit 2012swingstates.tumblr.com.